Oh shit, the sound is going over. What up? We are live. Okay. Let me double confirm.
Flock of the meme jar. Oh, actually, I should go and add on to the viewer count.
Yeah.
No shame.
Let me just confirm. Are we? Yep. Okay, we are live.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. We have 13 people watching us.
Oh, nice.
That's a good start. Is the music too loud? I don't think so, eh? Okay. Okay, then forget it. Okay, let me up. Okay, let me up it a bit. I cannot hear.
Sup guys?
Alright, sup guys? Welcome to episode 2 of Fabbing Together. Today we are so Shan, my co-host, and myself, we are graced with our very special guest today, which most of you should already know, our Miss Tilitio from the Imaginarium.
And half of Tim.
And half of Tim. Tim is somewhere in the background. Yes, that's Tim. There Tim is. He's there. He's in the background for emotional support and trying to get more people to join his Degen case break.
Oh, yes. Shameless plug if anybody wants to join Monarch first ed.
Yeah, I think we have a few more slots, right? I think we have a few more slots. Whoever wants to gamble $500 for the chance of a 4,000 USD card, please contact him right now. Then we minimum 4,000 USD. If you get a PSA 10, who knows? Maybe 8,000, 10,000 down the road.
Alright, just a shout out to Jose, Dan, Alvin.
Alvin is here. Ting Hee, Ting Hee, don't forget Ting Hee, he watching also.
Shui Bu.
Sorry, I'm not going to acknowledge Ting Yi because of his 666
Then if Ruben comes in, we must ignore him as well. Okay, Dave is here as well.
Dave, hi Dave.
What's up, Dave? No,
Tim.
Tim is not in the cost. Tim is not in the outfit. Maybe if we get more people in, we could get him in the.
Delete your mic's off.
Hey, is it harder now? No, but legit, is it maybe I can speak a bit louder. Let me know.
It's fine on my side. I don't know about the rest. Everything okay, huh?
Okay.
Alright, so welcome to episode 2. Today we'll be discussing about our very excited launch of Monarch. Right? Monarch just released yesterday internationally. So we've seen some very crazy pulls overseas in Singapore. But Singapore especially, I noticed, has been quite luck-sack in general.
On either end.
On either end, let's not get into that, but in general, Singapore seems to be very lucky compared to the rest of the world. I think
Right, it's also because we are so concentrated and the community is relatively small compared to, let's say, the US. So that it's like confirmation bias in a way,
yeah,
where we see all the fables
That-
happening.
that's right. I totally agree.
I mean, you have 200 boxes, and then everyone opens 200 boxes in a single day.
Mm-hmm.
The possibility of you getting something is like quite high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think everywhere else is also opening like fables. I think there was one store that had a few cases. I think 2 fables in one event.
Mhm.
It was great as well. Yeah.
I was also informed. I don't want to scare the audience here. I'm gonna share a very scary story. I was informed that today there was a case open that only had one common Kofoi.
No, moment of silence.
Moment of silence for that brother. So there was one case open today in Singapore, only one common Kofoi. So open your cases at your own risk. Oh,
This
that's
sound very soft, right?
this is very soft. Okay, hold on.
Alright. Let me shout out a bit louder.
Please raise me up, DJ.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me check.
Okay.
Everything okay?
I'm naturally soft, Latingi. I'm naturally soft.
Sean soft. All soft.
Only Travis is audible.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, try to say something.
Something.
Seems okay on my end. It's
It's a waifu. I'm sure everybody can hear that.
very muted. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me fix this audio problem. Yeah,
No difficulties.
technical difficulty.
Travis needs to balance out this and chance audio. Alright, well, technical difficulties, if you can't hear us, okay, probably say a bit louder.
They still can't hear you, I think. I think I can hear Tim watching from the back.
You can hear a lot. Like, click.
No, I can hear myself talking.
That'd be weird if you can hear yourself talking.
I can hear myself talking through my headphones.
It's like because he's using headphones as well.
Weird. I can hear.
Alright. So pre-release was last week.
Wait, can everyone hear again? Can we have a sound check whether everyone can hear Shan and Tilly?
Check 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Check 1.
Echo is gone, but can you hear Tilly and Shan?
Right.
Yeah. Can hear Tilly and Shan. Now it's back. That's weird. Sounds weird.
Please bear with us, guys.
Yeah, please, sorry, Whoever's watching, can you confirm with me whether you can hear them? Still a bit soft.
Bit soft.
Mic check 1, 2, 3. Maybe if I speak louder. Am I speaking? Oh, I think Travis lower his mic okay now.
Oh, lower my mic, Okay, can. Sorry lah.
It's very interesting because when I'm on the call with Shan and Travis, they both sound completely fine.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think maybe it's like a YouTube thing or the OBS
Okay,
or
that
some sort of thing you're using.
does it sound better? The last episode I didn't change any settings though.
Strange.
Can hear but super soft lah. Very weird ni. Hold on. Sorry, give us a short intermission. I need to try fix this for the sake of everyone. If not, everyone just listening to me talk only.
Well, if you can hear me, then we are going to have a lucky draw later, lucky draw. So whoever's in the beginning, we will have some bonus for you guys. Those who come in just for the lucky draw, maybe not lah.
I think this is better. I think
Yeah.
I think I might have solved it. Is everything okay?
Blame YouTube. Okay, yeah, YouTube. Why are you so like that?
Ken? I think I might have fixed it.
Oh,
I think I fixed it.
let us know, guys, if it works.
Yeah, I think there's a short delay from our call and the YouTube, so we have to wait a
Yep.
while to get a response from the audience.
Well, Tim is next to me giving me the thumbs up, so
Thumbs up, huh? Alright, I fixed it! Yes!
yay!
Yay! Thank you to myself.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks everyone. Thank you for all your patience. Soft. Yes. Okay.
Don't touch anything, Jose says.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch anything already. My hands are here. If not, people say I cheat my hand below, then my cards I swap out. Then
I don't know what you're doing below, bro, but
then I do a red towering titan from nowhere.
Is Gino here? Later he gets triggered.
Gino only gets triggered from reckless swing. So it's fine. Towering titan is fine. Alright, let's get our episode on the way.
Yep. So pre-release was last week, and release was this week.
Oh yeah, last week.
Yeah,
It honestly
was like-
feels like so much time has passed.
so many cards in your hands, but and it's like no one has actually started trying to figure out the meta yet. So that's interesting also.
Oh yeah,
So
today
the next-
there was an event at Card Nation, right?
Yeah.
And then there were no new heroes. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
like-
So like,
you wear the Ira, wear the Prism.
Because Daryl Chu and I were trying out. Like he immediately made a Prism deck just for fun because I think him and both him and Grace want to play Prism.
mhm.
So he tried it against my Bravo. And I'm very sad to say for him that it didn't work out very well. A lot of rousing the ancients. The
Yeah.
ancients were very
Oh,
roused.
from your side, is it?
Yeah.
I think he tried chain, right? No, he didn't try chain. He tried Shadow Brood
Levia,
and
yeah.
Levia and
Prism.
Prism, right? Yeah, I played with him yesterday, so Daryl, yeah. Or it's just just Guardian is just like hitting you, just hitting you, blocking for you, I think everything for you.
But that would be great though. So if Prism does have a popularity spike, we will start to see more Bravos and Rhinas in the meta. Right? Jose will be very happy. Jose.
Jose the Brute King.
Yeah, can start reckless swinging more people already.
Basically, I remember my first 2 turns was just like I hit him. I just hit him for like 6, and then was a Goliath Gauntlet with something, and then dominated and pummel. Basically, that was first turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then he was like, okay. Then second turn was Crippling Crush. Okay.
Oh, okay lah, bro. Then that just means you had good draws.
Yeah, but I didn't Towering Titan to Crippling Crush. That's the problem. Yeah.
But how was your pre-release event so far? Like last week. Like how many events did you attend? I know Tilly was around the entire island for the whole week.
How many heroes do you try out rather than Prism?
Me,
Yeah.
honestly, I think I only played light heroes. Firstly, because
racist.
well, no, I only played light
That's not
heroes
good.
because firstly, when the 4 heroes came out, I was like, oh, I just want to play light. Where conversely, Tim was on the other side of the spectrum. He was like, I only want to play dark, like shadow heroes. So
Oh, you complement each other.
That's why you two are
Oh. No, but then that means, right, we need 4 decks now, and that's very expensive. But yeah, so I only tried Prism and
Bolton.
Bolton. Yeah. But I think the cool thing is for quite a lot of LGS, they decided to do lucky draw based on their players' preferences.
Yep.
So during those games, I would usually like sideboard or switch out or maybe even try a new character. But every time I wanted to do it, right, my sealed decks were just no good. My sealed packs were just terrible. I had one time I wanted to play Levia and I had like no 6 attacks. So I was like, okay, Prism it is.
Yeah.
How about you guys? Like, what do you guys play?
Yeah, Shan, you go ahead.
Okay, I apparently I did a few. I had 2 I had 6 games. So I had Prism twice, Chain twice, and Bolton twice. The last 2 was Bolton, and I realized that after a while, I mean, because of the way the decks are, the seal packs are being randomized, right? Certain times you have illusionists will somehow have the highest number of cards for some reason, but the distribution of blues and reds will be very different from each person. And sometimes the brute, you may have a really good pack like all the six damage and above that will help you out, and some blood deaths in between. But I think sometimes you have to make the choice for limited formats. It's like, should I go a certain route or should I go for something that I'm most familiar with? And because I feel that a lot of people were trying out Prism because one, popularity, new character, new hero, new class,
Chobu.
and Chobu or like waifu. But at the same time, they are trying it out because they are given like 20 cards, like illusionist. Everything is like 20 cards, and then you just put generics in. So that's also like maybe a one-track mind, I guess. Never trying out.
Yeah, and I also realized throughout the entire weekend, forcing Prism is also just so much easier than forcing any other character, any other hero in there. I want to say, I mean, honestly, I'm a casual gamer lah. As compared to everybody else, I'm super casual when it comes to FAB because I'm not very good. But to me, it feels like the card quality for Prism is just so much better than Levia or Bolton or Chain. So it's just so much easier, and that's why a lot of people do it. And honestly, generic Prism, super easy to play.
I feel the main reason is because like if you look at the other three heroes, right, like Bolton, Chain and Levia, they need very specific amount of cards. So like Levia, if you have less than 10 cards that have 6 attack, a bit unplayable. Chain, you have like a very low amount of blood depth cards that can be played from banish. It's like also Same goes for Bolton. If you don't have enough cards that charge, it's also a bit But Prism gets away with it most of the time. It's like, I'm just gonna pack everything that hits like a truck, and then I just fill it with generics, and then let's go. And then and you win games with it, and you can still win games with it.
And you just have Dreamweavers in, and you're kind of set already.
Yeah, you have Dreamweavers in. You just use it on your Herald of Tenacity. You do dominate for 9. Okay, here you go in the Silk format.
Very pain.
Yeah, so it's very friendly for Silk, I guess, for Prism, compared to the rest, which requires some luck in your pack opening. Yeah, so I think that's a very interesting way that it was she was designed, right? Because they kind of purposely made this whole pre-release a sealed format thing, which is actually very favorable for her in the sealed format.
Yeah. But like, what do you guys think about the mechanisms? Because I frankly love it so much. It's so pertinent to the lore. The fact that Prism is an illusionist and literally all her things are illusions. It just feels very nice and it works for me.
Everything feels like a bit like a trap, right? Like that's the whole point of an illusion, right? It's like her small illusions. I was like, do I poke it or do I not poke it? It's a trap. The big illusions, like, can I break it? Can I not break it? It's another like another mini game.
It's super cool. And then with like Chain, you're keeping 2 tempos. You're keeping the main game. You're keeping your blood debt, and then you're like, I don't know what to do.
So your hand is your pitch, and everything else is your blood debt. So you need to do you soul shackles. Like a few games, is like, I'm just gonna soul shackle for 7. It's like, okay, it's like, wow, it's like so many cards, and then by the time I'm dead, it's like, okay, but too much blood debt at the end.
Levia is so scary and funny in the Silk event. I've watched so many Shadow Brutes kill themselves to blood debt over the weekend. It was
100%. My first game during the pre-release was with Sean. Shout out to Valerius.
I watched Sean.
By the way, the first pot I was playing with Travis and Shan as well, and Travis took the win. So congrats!
My first ever FAB event win.
Yeah, shout out to, I think it was Agora, right?
We were at Agora.
Yeah, first time going. It was really fun. But yeah, I played Prism and I was against Sean. He was playing Levia and he had 1 blood debt. And that 1 blood debt killed him. So it was very sad.
It was actually quite bad. But I think the generics actually pull through for some of the games. I think there were some generic brutes. Rally the rear guard, and then you have the Minoism, adrenaline rush. So you have the Minoism to adrenaline rush that hits you for 9. It's like, what? Why are you hitting me for 9? And then the first time everyone looked at the overload card, and it's like the blue pitch. It's like, why is this a 1 damage and dominate? It's like, dude,
Yeah.
if you belittle and do minimalism and you overload, you're still gonna hit, and then it's still the dominate card. No? So
Well,
it's
I
like,
could
oh,
never
yeah.
have pulled that off. I couldn't
Yeah.
pull that off.
So it's like a red, and then you dominate lah. So it's like +3 and dominate. It's like, okay, so it's a 6 and dominate. It's like,
Ouch.
interesting. But you need 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how was your like? Did you guys visit any LGS that you've never been to before through the weekend?
I went to next gen and tabletop.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, I've never been to Max Strength. Yeah, so that was my first time in Max Strength. So it was I think this whole entire pre-release thing was a really good reason for people to get around the island, visit new shops, and
Safely, of course,
Safely,
with
yeah.
COVID restrictions in
So-
place.
So far every event was managed very well. Even the I don't know name the store. There was a very controversial store, but when we went there, it was actually really well handled. Very in fact, it was more than 1 meter spacing. It was like
Yeah,
it was like,
it was very safe.
It was,
I
yeah.
felt very safe throughout the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because there was a lot of like hand sanitizer going around, a lot of checking in, a lot of temperature taking.
Yeah,
and-
before packs were handed out, you have to pump 1 time.
Yeah, so I felt very safe. But
Mhm.
I just see Daryl saying, I smashed Gerald with Big Tree.
Everyone is now publicly shaming during their events.
Travis hit me with 6 cards in pre-release. Oh no, Travis BM, bully.
That one he BM himself, dude.
Oh no.
Who's Featherlord?
That's just Jose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
Alright.
how was it like to host because as for those who may not know, actually 18 people watching confirm know lah. Tilly is the other half of the Imaginarium, so the power couple were busy both playing and hosting their pre-release events. So how was it like from your own point of view as a LGS owner?
Tilly is half of the Imaginarium. I am the. Tim is the Imaginarium.
Tilly is the, and then Tim is the Imaginarium.
Yeah, just Imaginarium. But yeah, thanks for the question. I honestly, I was involved mostly in the planning of safe distancing and all that. Because as the people who have come to the Imaginarium, marketing terms wise, we are cozy. But okay, realistically, we are tight. We are tight with space, which is why there were a lot of regulations that we put out for our players. Excuse me. We deliberately emphasized and reiterated that if you are not part of the 8 registered players, you are not allowed in the shop. So I was very thankful that everybody were, extremely they abided by the rules very well lah. To be honest, I was on leave on Saturday, which was the biggest pre-release day. So Tim was the one who was running the shop, and he executed it pretty well. I think there were some delays, but that's to be expected with such a big event. And then with the fact that we are tinier space, and the fact that everybody's just going around the pots.
Yep, everyone was like hopping around. Some events were delayed and stuff, which can be like a domino effect to other shops as well.
Yeah, correct. So we as retailers, we definitely tried our best to stagger stuff around. So I'm very grateful also if there's any shops watching for some reason, but we were very grateful that everybody came together and said like, hey, let's try and stagger things out, because at the end of the day, I'm sure most, if not all of the shops, especially the Imaginarium, we want the game to have a very bright community.
Yep.
And that's what we stand for lah, like the community basically. Yeah, I'm gonna say the word community so many times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's fine because it's true.
But
I think there were very little problems. I think everyone was okay. I mean, on the day itself, everyone ran nicely. People came late, but I think everyone understood where they're coming from and stuff like that.
Correct.
And the delays didn't affect other pods as well. And I mean, people being people, I think they were mostly responsible. Like I know some people dropped out halfway. It's like, hey, I need to drop out because if I don't drop out, I'll be late for the next event. I think that was nice as well. So everyone understood what was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
But I think most of it is like people were just like, I want to open some packs and then see what I get.
Yeah, but I think it was really nice as well that players made it a point to stagger their timings so that they could play 1 or 2 rounds.
Mhm.
Because it's not a nice feeling lah to go to a pre-release event and then have 5 of the players drop out.
Yep.
And you're like,
Yeah, that's like
what am I supposed to do?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's really nice that people made it a point to stagger stuff.
I only have to say that I think I only won Agora the first event is because team had to rush back to Imaginarium to host. So he had a clock on him, so I had the advantage.
He had a naggy wife on him.
Yeah,
lah,
he had a naggy wife.
basically.
Hey, we gotta go.
We
Like,
gotta go.
yeah, so he got no time to process his play. That's how I won.
No lah. Right, throughout the entire car ride back to the Imaginarium, he was like, I don't think there was a way I could win. He had a fridge. And then it was all the way down the highway. He was like, Travis had a fridge. How come his room plate so much defense? What the hell?
Prism. I was playing. He got
Prism,
he got
sorry.
red
He was
warmonger.
roomplate.
Yeah, he got a red warmonger into I think the illusionist gloves, Dreamweavers into red Herald of Tenacity. So 9 dominate cannot 招
Oh, big ouch.
BM were public.
so
Keep
you're
listening also.
you're 2-4-0, you're 2-4-0 at with team at Agora
Who
in
me?
terms of wins, yeah.
One only.
Two, the second one, the skirmish one you won as well. The
Oh
room blade,
yeah, I
room
won
blade.
him. Oh, hey, this one not IBM this one Shan for you.
Ta-da!
I totally forgot about that.
I remember
hear-
games I shouldn't be remembering lah. So yeah.
Travis the fridge, yeah, Travis the fridge indeed.
I want to be the freezer. I haven't opened my husk. I want to be the freezer. Kitchen sink.
So Travis, he sent a really funny video yesterday. He was like, "Is this how it's done?" And he had an unsealed box of Monarch, and then he threw salt on it. Shout out to Eugene because he told us, you have to be salty, then you open really good things. And he did open a library lah, Eugene. So it seems like it works.
I think I need to get the Himalayan salt because for me it didn't fully work yet.
Yeah. So Eugene, right? He had 8 packs. He went home with 1 pack of Himalayan salt. He consumed 7 packs of Himalayan salt in a day.
Okay, I think I need to start upping my game in order to
Yeah.
get my library, right?
I think
Himalayan.
Himalayas will have no more mountains after this.
All the salt go into us.
Yeah.
Himalayan salt, please sponsor us.
Yeah, we need to get a banner. We put it like here or something.
Oh, apparently he opened 2.
Yeah, he opened
Ooh,
two
ouch.
libraries.
Oh, Tim is saying, Travis, we settle outside, play outside Agora.
Okay. Hey, we haven't played outside of Agora, I think. Me and Tim.
Well, rematch.
Rematch. He opened the eclipse behind me. I'm very salty already. It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Alright, moving.
Yeah.
Let's. I think we are quite behind schedule already.
Oops.
Yeah, it's to be expected. So
Yeah.
anyway, those who are still watching, we still have 18 people. We haven't got any new one yet because I haven't said lucky draw.
Yeah, the words lucky draw will just
Yeah.
draw all the Singaporeans
Once
here.
I say lucky draw, and then I'll have like 38 people watching.
Girlfriend, wife, kids,
Yeah.
aunties, uncles.
Rabbits, hamsters.
So moving forward, we have our guest, our very special guest, Tilly. For those who already do not even know yet, she is the mastermind behind Tilly Be Crafting and all her Shadowbox art. So for those who do not even know it, so this is one of her art that I commissioned. Wait, it's not really focusing. So the viscera, you see, look at that 3D. So
Oh, that's Morven Skies behind,
yes,
right?
that's the foil Morven skies.
Ooh, it looks really good, man.
Super nice. I need to start commissioning more again already. So anyway, this is one of her artworks that she has a wide array of portfolio. I think Viscera is like the biggest pain in the ass for her to do because of all the solis and
I
stuff.
thought it was Azalea.
Azalea? How does this look like Azalea?
No, as in Azalea was the hardest for her.
Oh,
Is
really?
it? No lah. Actually, honestly, Dorantia and the Solana border.
Yeah, so maybe we can start off like how you got started in this shadow box thing. Did you do something like this before Flesh and Blood or?
Okay, so Flesh and Blood is the first ever TCG that I really got into. Officially it was Transformers.
Mhm.
So that was fun. But I never did anything like that. My crafting journey started maybe last year. I actually do like dioramas for toy photography.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So fun fact, IMG or the Imaginarium started off as a hobby shop for toy photographers or just toy enthusiasts. So we still sell a lot of miniatures and toys and stuff. So I made custom dioramas for them. Also can be seen on my Instagram, Tilly B Crafting.
Yep, it's in the description.
Yeah. So yeah, and then if you drop by, you can still see one of my older lava dioramas hanging there with the Lego on top, and then everybody always like accidentally bangs into it, so then all the Legos are
So
on
that's
the
for
floor.
you. Okay.
Yeah, I made that. Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Even
so-
the barrels of oil barrels. I remember oil barrels.
No lah, that one I buy one lah, bro. Not that good. But yeah. So I've always liked to. So I cannot create. I cannot draw. Like it took me 12 years to learn how to draw a 3D cube. No cap, like legit. So I always say I can destroy, I cannot draw, so I can remove, I can subtract, which is shadow boxing lah, basically. It was I think you guys know Jared Buyens on the Flesh and Blood Facebook fan page. He was the first one who ever I think he sent it to Sam Young, is it? He sent a dash to Sam Young or something like that. And then I saw it and I was like super inspired. But my first ever shadow box attempt was with Dorantia and it looked like trash. It's so bad. I keep it to this day. I will post it on Instagram actually for shits and giggles.
That'll be fun. Your first ever Dorantia and then like your latest Dorantia.
Correct. Yeah. And then so shout out to Kang Sen, because Kang Sen, this uncle, he really helped, because there are quite a few people, I think 2 or 3 people in Singapore itself in the community that do it as well. King Pang is one, Kang Sen definitely. So yeah, this uncle gave me a lot of tips and tricks lah.
Yeah, because Kang Sen actually did it for Transformers, so everyone commissioned him to do. So like 6, 7, like give me, and then he will do it like really like 3D art for Transformers. So yeah,
that's what I heard from Tim as well. That Kang Sen really he's really good lah. He's very talented in this.
This uncle very talented.
But this uncle also has a full-time job, so he couldn't. I mean, he doesn't take in commissions. So I started doing that, and miraculously, I'm not sure if you guys know Carlos Moreno from Crappy Comics Play Games. He's on Twitch as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does charity mainly for, just a plug for him also. He does charity mainly for muscular dystrophy, which he himself is also affected with. Thankfully, it's a slower progression one. But he does charity raffles, so it's like $5 USD a raffle ticket, and he commissioned me for prizes lah. So that's really cool. And then yeah, I just have quite a few people asking me for commissions and stuff.
Okay, for those who want to see, we actually prepared some of the images of like some of her work. So if you're not interested to go into like her Instagram or whatsoever in the links, so that's a bit too big. Yeah, so we have some of her works, like this like really beautiful azalea. I think y'all can't. Yeah, it's on the stream. So, no. I think we don't show the azalea. I know what everybody wants to see.
Yeah, I want to
The
see
prism.
Chobu say Chobu lah.
We got the chobu. Yeah, okay, a bit laggy. Okay, so
oh, you show Azalea. Okay, you show Azalea.
that's the wrong chobu. Everyone wants to see the other chobu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this azalea here. This prism here. So how many? No, I changed it. The YouTube's a bit laggy. So how many prism orders have you gotten?
Oof. I have 1, 2, 3. Actually, not a lot. I think I've got like 4 or 5, because I actually haven't officially opened my Monarch orders. So I posted photos of Prism, and then I've got a couple of people asking me, but I said in my post also that I will let you all know when commissions are open. So for now, maybe about 4 or 5, but the thing is I'm kind of backed up with the WTR and ARC heroes.
Yeah. So what's your backlog now? As in like what's the turnaround time? As in like if I commission for you today, when will I expect it to
very good
be
question.
arriving?
That's the money question, right?
So my lead time is about 9 weeks right now. Yeah.
I
But
think you need to hire uncle to help you.
no, more like uncle hire me. But yeah, so I I'm happy to take in the orders, but I'm always very upfront to tell people like if you can't wait, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
And I understand like sometimes it's it's just a spur of a moment thing. You want it,
Mhm.
so I'd rather have them,
Manage their expectations.
manage the expectations. Most of them have been very nice and they have said, yeah, no hurry, just wanna get it.
Mhm.
So I usually tell them it's 9 weeks before I can get started,
Mhm.
but usually I will deliver before lah. I like to over deliver under promise because I come from hospitality, so
What,
that's usually what they do.
Is it over promise then under deliver? Oh no, the other way.
You never come from hospitality, right?
Roughly how long does it take? Like let's say once you start on a project, like the particular order, how long does it roughly take to complete one?
If I'm not a stickler for details, it will take a couple hours, maybe 3-4 hours.
Oh, that's quite fast.
Yeah, it's quite fast, but I am a huge stickler for details.
Mhm.
So I see the slightest glue dot or I see the slightest whitening or anything like that, and then I just go a bit mad. So then I go back and cut again.
A bit
So it's-
OCD.
Yeah, it's very bad because especially with cameras nowadays, right?
Mm.
Our phone cameras are just so good.
Mhm.
So when I take a picture, with my naked eye, it looks good. Then I take a picture and then I scrutinize. I'm like, why
You can
my
see all the sharp
azalea?
details, right?
Yeah, then I'm like, why my azalea hair up there got one white color? Wrong. So then I will change it up lah. So it will take me a slightly longer, I would say.
Mhm.
I've actually seen firsthand of how she's doing it. So it's a lot of hard work, guys. So please pay her accordingly for what her works are.
I actually attempted to do it myself, and boy was it tough.
No, to be fair, Travis had a really good attempt.
I don't remember where I put it, and I'm not willing to share it.
In
I
the
just-
shame corner.
In the shame corner. Maybe I gave it to my dogs to eat.
Yeah, but I just have a pair of scissors as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
I would
know
never attempt
it's like after a while your fingers get a bit cramped, like carpal tunnel. Like, you just cut and like, oh boy, you need a really good pair of knives.
You need a really sharp knife and like magnifying glass and light.
Yeah.
So like you shouldn't be like bending down all the time. The thing is gonna be very tired. Because when you cut, it's like I see her like really close to the thing. You just cut. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm usually like this close.
Yeah.
Like that.
I did it once and I like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna get a professional to do it for me.
But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun with it, and there are very different ways of doing it because, like Jared Buyens and I, we both do the same thing, right? But we have very distinct character styles, which is very interesting because you never thought something so specific would have different styles. But yeah, it's really cool, and I'm also very inspired by, I'm not sure, like the Magic players, if you guys know of this Japanese master, I think his name is Okubo-san. He's literally, the Japanese paper cutting kind.
Yeah.
And he does it so well. He's one elf, right? Let's say he does an elf. He segregates it into like 18 different parts. Arm one part, crown one part, head one part. It's crazy. But he then also charges like hundreds of dollars. So
Yeah, because the 3D effect and then like how many layers do you have?
Yeah,
I think
very
that's
high workmanship.
yeah, that's the distinction between you. I think Jared does a bit more 3D, a bit more cutting involved. I think it's different. So I think it's great because it's still your piece. It's still one of a kind in the world. So that's great. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
The comments are saying that they want to crowdfund to get you a new knife or something.
Well, I'm very happy with my knife. People keep like giving me flack for using a pen knife, but I honestly like it better than an X-Acto. For me personally, it's because X-Actos they just have one blade and then you unscrew it to pull it out, right? So you cannot actually apply any more than a little bit of pressure. The moment you do, the blade unscrews itself, or it just becomes very like shaky. So I don't enjoy it. I think my knife works really, really well.
Yeah, if it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah. The only thing is I have like a notch here. I'm gonna get a notch on my middle finger soon from like pressing
too hard, right? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Roughly how many tokens do you require though for like one?
At least 4. 5 is safe. But so if it's just a normal hero like Azealia, Dorantia, anybody like that, I usually just use as many as I want. But if it's Ira or recently I had a commission for Kasai.
Yeah, Kasai.
Yeah. So Kasai is like, I think the going rate is now like 1 Kasai for like $10.
Oof.
Yeah.
I cannot expect my client to give me like 5. So I will tell them I'll work within like 4. But obviously the more copies you let me play with, the better your work is gonna be lah.
Obviously, yeah.
Soon, Unlimited is coming soon, so it shouldn't be too crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait actually to work on Kasai, but I think my hand will just be like,
Well, you still have 2 other characters that you haven't tried out, Kavdin and Data Door, right?
Shiana.
Oh, that's
I need 5 copies, guys. I need 5 copies.
that will be so cool.
Well, it would be really cool.
I think
But
even in Unlimited, you want to do a Shiana. Holy shit.
that would be super nice. I also look forward to doing like Data Doll. That would be super cool.
Where's Dentan? We need Dentan to commission.
Yeah, Dentan will commission Data Doll. This Dentan is a traitor. He doesn't like foil stuff, but he's using a foil prism.
Gonna call out already.
Oh.
I sorry, I was the one who passed him the Ranger helm, so that's why he started off with that foil, and that's
Oh no, poisoned.
yeah. Once he got that foil, that's it.
But yeah, like I think some challenges I'm actually going to face in the very, very near future is Adult Prism. Because she has a lot of floaty bits.
Yeah, the
So-
lights and wings, right?
Correct. So it's no problem when it comes to cutting it. My concern is because my gimmick lah basically is that my backgrounds are interchangeable. So I don't know, Travis, if you want to open up your Viscerae to show them.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. But
I will take it out of the packaging for
oh
you.
no, that's
Alright.
the one-touch resealable pack.
That's fine. Okay, so one side of the magnetic case, so it looks like that, right? So for Tilly, her trademark is the background can be removed.
Yeah, and I love that so much because in IMG we call it playing Barbie doll.
Yep.
Because there was a period of time, especially when we first started doing this, where everybody would just gather around Binder and start swapping stuff out. Oh, that's
It's
so
like,
nice.
which one?
Like Art of War?
Out of War.
Ooh, that's fierce, man.
Yeah.
And it's super cool because you can the background changes a lot of things. Like for Bravo, right? He's so fun. He looks very fun loving and stuff. But the moment you put like a
Evil looking background.
like reduced to rune chant behind, and then he just becomes evil Bravo. It's super cool. But yeah, so my concern, right, is that Prism, she has a lot of floaty parts, similar to Young Dash. Young Dash has that floating mech ball.
Yeah. No, that's
So-
Old Dash. Old Dash, right? Old Dash.
Yes, you're right. Yes, Old Dash, thank you. So my problem with that was I had to stick it, I had to affix it directly onto the background.
Yeah, and then I think you were saying that the ball sometimes like, hey, it's not circle enough. It's weird.
It's very hard to cut it right,
It's
right?
like it's not 3D enough. Yeah.
Correct. So with Dash, it's still okay because it's just one ball. So if a client would want to switch it out, they just have to stick out the ball and then stick it back onto another background. But with Prism, I'm anticipating that the background wouldn't be interchangeable. Very similar to Dawnblade. I think I sent you
Yeah,
a
you have the
photo.
Dawnblade. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was my first equipment.
Equipment on it.
Weapon,
Equipment
yeah.
is a bit more tricky to pull off, I feel.
Yeah, I saw her Goliath Gauntlet. It's a bit weird.
With Smash Instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it up. That's a bit.
So you guys will know that actually she puts in a lot of effort for all your shadow boxes with a lot of high professionalism. So
Yeah, but
please.
I really enjoy doing lah, so
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for the commissions I receive.
Right, so you want to. How?
There's
Okay.
a Dawnblade.
So for whoever is interested in getting one of these, like what's the what's like the charges or like fees like?
Okay, so for WTR Arc and also Monarch Heroes, they are $25. So Sing dollars, $25 a hero. It comes with a common foil background from WTR or Arc Unlimited. And there are some optional add-ons, like if you want a nicer foil background, it's just market price,
Mhm.
and then I'll put it in for you. And then also the magnetic casing that Travis has, you know, that thick one.
Yep.
It's $5 because
And without
it
which,
just looks
without which you can't really. Without which you don't really bring it out. It's so hard to.
it looks a little less cool
Yeah,
out of the
you
glass
you
case.
definitely want this. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
So, just a quick disclaimer. While I am part of the Imaginarium, I'm also this is my independent thing,
Mhm.
which is why I have an Instagram directly separate from the Imaginarium, because this is my own side business as an artist, if I can even say I am that.
Yeah, then
But yeah.
then team cannot claim.
Yeah, Texas is mine.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship at its finest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so just quickly going back to the Dom blade that you're showing now.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't touch any of the corners, right?
Mhm.
I'm not able to do it non-floating. So this background is not changeable.
You have
but
to be
I
glued
need-
on.
Yeah, it has to be affixed on
Okay.
very, very tightly.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
it looks good. It looks good as a floating object, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. But regardless of whatever, anybody wants to commission, right? Feel free, just drop me a message because I'm happy to do anything and everything. Whoa. But yeah, so
Like shut.
art-wise,
Like shut.
you provide, I do.
Alright, so like Tilly said, it's about a 9-week, right? 9-week lead time from today. But because from the last episode, all people requested was for a lucky draw. Okay, so the lucky draw is not now. Okay, but we're going to reward the people who are watching so far and not those who snipe in. Okay, so what's going to happen today is today's lucky draw will be a voucher to claim from Tilly, sponsored from the channel. Okay, so whoever wins this, you get to get a free commission, essentially, from Tilly for your own whatever hero you want, so on and so forth. But of course, it's going to only include like the basic tokens for WTR and Arc, right? You mentioned.
And also Monarch. Yeah.
And Monarch, yeah.
Monarch as well. Okay, so you can do it for either Arc, Monarch, or WTR, right? And then of course it comes. The magnetic case will be included, and then a basic foil background. But if anything else you want to upgrade or add on or whatsoever, there will be born from you, of course. But the basic stuff, one of these shadow box of your own hero choice, you get to choose if you do win. So, but there's no cutting of queue. This lucky draw is not so good. You cannot cut queue. You cannot cut the 8-week queue. So you still have to wait.
Yeah, that one need to wait. Sorry.
Still have to wait, no choice. But yeah, this will be up for grabs. So for whoever is watching right now, let's see what shall be the code word. The code word shall be just comment
Waifu for Laifu.
waifu for Laifu. Yes, Daily has said already. So just comment waifu for Laifu, then I will add you for additional entry for the lucky draw wheel later.
So is James gonna pass you his library for you to do a shadow box?
Why not, man?
Libraries.
Libraries. Yeah, I need a minimum of 4, so he still owes me another 2 lah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've been really lame. We've been playing something called Phantom Pack War, otherwise known as Poor Man's Pack War, where you pack war, but everything still
Nothing
belongs
happens,
to that
nothing
one guy. It's damn stupid.
It's just for fun, right?
Yeah, it's so stupid. Waifu for Laifu. You see, lucky draw. I heard and came.
Yeah, see, lucky draw come out already.
I don't blame you.
I'm just waiting for the viewer count to go up, man. Then that'll be hilarious. But the draw is not yet. The draw is at the end. So this is for you guys who are watching for an additional chance to increase your odds for the lucky draw wheel. For as a little thank you for staying all the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So enough about Lee.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm afraid of what's gonna come
Oh
out.
no.
Police.
Police. Where's the police? No, not yet.
So we have a charity event that's coming up, and we have Tim, Tilly's husband, who is gonna cosplay as Chun-Li, like what Jackie Chan did in one of the movies.
Oh
not,
yeah,
not,
that's true.
Not exactly, but yeah. So
just if I may explain as to why this even came about.
Yes, please proceed while I fill in the lucky draw wheel.
So okay,
Gerald,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes, but it started with Sean actually winning one of my 3D dash from Breaking Ball's
Stream.
lucky draw. Shout out
Yeah.
to Breaking Ball, the Singapore's best case breaker for FAB. So then Sean said, okay, why don't you use this as a gift, as a prize for a charity tournament? So this was said in the main IMG chat. Gerald, the Pipucha, came in and said, I will donate to the charity tournament and I'll join the charity tournament if Tim cosplays as Chun-Li. So Tim proceeds to shoot himself in his own foot and say, find me 32 people and I will do it. Yeah, he found 32 people. Long story short, Chun-Li charity event by the Imaginarium is happening on the 23rd of May, Sunday at 12 p.m.
It's been an online skirmish, so no contradiction of rules or whatsoever. So it's been already in place. So online skirmish on Sunday. Yep. So I think we have how many people now signed up? 20 something?
Yeah, about 20 over people. And we definitely have some people who, because of life cannot play, but they have chosen to donate because with all the profits that come from this event, we will actually donate it to the winner's choice. Well, the charity of the winner's choice.
Yeah. So I think that's great. So find out which charity you want to give to, because anyone can win. Because Monarch has thrown the whole meta game wide open.
The monkey wrench has been thrown.
So 23rd is about 15 days from now, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to go and figure out what is the meta, what are you gonna play, who's gonna find Jank as their main. Now I don't know. I mean, Kavdin is also viable now.
Yeah, so many more generics, right?
Hansen
so more
is now
generics.
a Kevdin main.
Yeah. So it's like a minnowism, little minnowism kind of thing. I don't know.
End of the day, it's still for a good cause, so just have fun. You wanna play funky shit like, I don't know, like Data Dollars, let's go ahead and just have fun. Yeah, so the really is, if you are going for the win, it's also like you are a champion for like society, right? Because you are trying to win and then get it for the cause that you want.
For sure. And then of course there are incentives for winning, depending on the entry packages you select, which I can go into if we still have time. But I'll just touch on the prize pool that we have. So for we have eight prizes for the first to eight. So just an FYI about how much Tim has a too much gene. We are actually going to do a Chun-Li photo shoot tomorrow, like a professional Chun-Li photo shoot of Tim cosplaying as Chun-Li for a calendar, for a 2022 calendar. So
sexy.
So yeah.
Is it gonna be for the playmat as well?
Well, yeah, there will also be playmats. But just feedback from the community. The calendar and the playmat will definitely be on an ad hoc basis. If you want it, we'll print it. If not, we don't see a point in wasting natural resources. Just to make something that people will toss. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, so 7th to 8th place, you will get a Tim Chun-Li cosplay calendar. 5th to 6th place, it stacks lah. Okay, so everything that you get from bottom, you will get. So 5th to 6th place is that plus one set of dice, which is a 7-piece dice. 4th place, you'll get all of that plus 3 booster packs of 1st edition Monarch. Maybe inside got library, you don't know. 3rd place, you'll get all of that plus one of my Shadow Box heroes from WTR, Arc or Monarch. And also 6 booster packs of 1st ed Monarch. And was that 2nd place? Did I say 2nd place? I did, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then lastly, the 1st place, the grand winner, will firstly choose the charity that the profits will go to. They will get everything else and also 12 booster packs of Monarch first ed.
Basically half a box. Yeah.
Half a box.
Yeah, I mean, you only need 1 pack to open a library, man. So that's 12 different.
And you need 2 to open 2 libraries.
Correct.
So 12 libraries. Possible.
Why not?
And also apart from the top 8 prize pools that Tilly just mentioned, there are also many different entry donation points you can get into. So it's really your own comfort zone of how much you really want to donate to the charity. If you want to just have like a $20 or whatsoever, just donate and then not even play, it's fine. I think you still get something out of it as well.
Yep. So for the Mysterian Benefactor, which is the tier where you don't need to play, it's a $20 minimum donation. You're not eligible for the top 8 prizes, obviously, because you're not playing, but you are still eligible for lucky draw prizes. So
Yep.
lucky draw prizes would it depends lah. But for now there's a calendar, there are 2 sets of dice, and we'll add in according to the number of signups.
Yep. And even for those who are going to play, there are many tiers where they can enter for the donation. So it's like there's stuff like Chun-Li card sleeves or deck boxes and so on and so forth. All those details will be in the description. There's the link. Okay, so the link for the Imaginarium's Discord is actually in the description below. And then at the Discord, there'll be a channel for the charity. So all the main stuff, the details, the terms and conditions, everything, the prize pool, etc., will all be in the Discord channel. So whatever, if you are interested, right, it's a great time to sign up for a good cause, play some games, have some fun, meet some new people.
Yeah. The fun is the priceless thing. And other than seeing Tim in cosplay throughout the whole entire event, that's the best thing.
Speaking of seeing
Speaking
Tim in
of
cosplay,
seeing Tim in cosplay, I'm pretty sure there are many of you here waiting to see some spoilers, right? Like, who cares for Monarch spoilers? We have Tim in Chun-Li outfit spoilers.
So if you guys want to see, type in Tim as Chun-Li.
Wait,
whoa, Travis, what's above you?
whoa.
What's over there?
Am I allowed to look up?
Don't look up, man. You don't want to touch anything up there.
So there's Tim's legs for you guys.
Just a disclaimer, he is wearing like stockings. So please do not be alarmed.
So this is spoiler number 1. Wait, am I echoing? Some people are saying I'm echoing.
So his Tim actually said that he's been doing a bit of squats to actually make the thighs really, really strong, like Chun-Li's.
Yeah. 25 squats in the shower every day.
Yeah. So we have a bit of Tim as Chun-Li. Ooh.
Please. Oh, so we I actually made it a point to custom make all of these or custom fit all of these items. So well, not by myself lah. I obviously had to send it overseas to get it made. But it was really funny because I made it on where everybody goes to make stuff, Taobao. And I asked them, so I said in Chinese, obviously, like, are your stockings going to fit this person who is like 179 cm and weighs X amount? And then she asked me a very simple question. 女士还是男士? Which in English means, is it for a guy or is it for a girl? And then I went, oh, it's for a guy. And then she had no questions asked. She just went, oh,
Not surprised whatsoever.
No.
没问题.
没问题. No prop, bro. And the boots.
Probably like rolling her eyes like, oh, not again.
Yeah, it's like in the office, right? You can imagine her going to her colleagues like, hey, today,
One more. You.
they actually have a board where they like strike. And then when they get to 10, right, they go for happy hour. But yeah, so even
We
the
have
boots,
one more, guys. Yeah. The boots. How about the
even
boots?
Yeah, so the boots, right? I asked them. They were custom also to the size because he has man's feet, and when it came, they looked relatively and deceptively small. So Tim was like, "Oh no, looks like I can't fit into that," and I was like, "Try it." He puts them on and it fits like a glove, like
Perfect.
Cinderella on like the ball day, right? And he's like, "Oh no." It all became really real to him.
Yeah, so this is our first spoiler. I think the selfie one will be a better spoiler. Should we show
Yeah.
the selfie?
Oh.
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to see.
Everybody
people
wants
are-
to see, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody wants to see some spoilers here.
So the next one, which also will be for the lucky draw wheel, and also to see the selfie picture of Tim. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Tilly, give me the code word. Give me the next code word for.
Okay. Let's see. Tim Lee.
Tim Lee.
Tim Lee, yeah, Tim
Okay.
Lee.
Alright, guys, if you want to see the selfie, a nicer photo of Tim, not just his sexy thighs over here, and you want to enter for the shadow box lucky draw, Dilly just mentioned key in Tim Lee.
Tim Lee.
Tim Lee.
Tim Lee, Timli.
Yeah,
Jose?
not Tim Lee. That will be for.
That one's a
that's
different
that's a political party already. Tim Lee.
So funny. Jose says, "Kick me, Tim." Well, I suppose Tim now has a stand.
Is Tim there?
No, he went to shower. Sorry, no, he's doing his 25 squats.
Oh, he's doing 25 shots in the shower. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna start adding people in.
But just while this is happening, I want to let everybody know that for the charity event, it can go to any charity, but of course it will be researched by us. It can be for actually any charity. So on our list we have for the old folks, so dementia or Alzheimer's or just generally elderly. We also have some soup kitchens. We have some for the disabled and for autism. So any charity that you can think of, we are happy to look into and donate accordingly.
Sounds good. Yeah, we're almost there, adding all the names in.
Oh, Marco is here. Hi, Marco.
He hit lucky draw.
The minute I say lucky draw, and then
So many people.
so many people appear. Okay, hold on, I'm almost done.
Say-
It's like when we say lucky draw, right? And then throughout Singapore, there's that, alarm, the civil defense alarm.
Oh,
It just goes on in everybody's head.
I thought it was going to be like the bird,
Oh, that's so annoying in the mornings.
Oh, tell me about it, man.
Okay,
It's actually a good wake up call in the mornings, yeah?
okay, we got 2 more minutes to 11, so I will give whoever wants to join the lucky draw 2 more minutes. And then for all you guys who are waiting for the picture, right? Apart from this sexy Thai one, here's a treat. Here's the treat for all of you. Okay, here's the sexy treat that all of you have been waiting. I'm gonna cover Tilly's face
Sure, why not?
since the two of you are one.
I am he is Imaginarium.
Yeah, and the Imaginarium are here.
So Marco said actually the Google keyword tracker worked.
Wow, I should try that out, man. Singapore what? Singapore lucky draw online.
So this was the teasers that actually was part of the pictures
no.
I posted in the chat.
This is
Group chat.
the
Yeah. Yeah, so the hand and the chin, you know?
Yatta!
GG new sticker now.
Oh,
Blood rush.
blood rush below. Don't get blood rushes below, man.
Yeah, so Tim is a man of his word. He has agreed to go with this entire ruse.
Yeah.
Right? So this picture has been haunting my phone for the past few weeks.
He's gonna delete it now. Travis is
I
gonna delete
I
it
gotta
now.
delete it now.
Then why are you screenshotting? You don't have to. It will come out 12 months of Tim. And I just want to let you guys know, if we can do it, we are actually gonna get it themed according to the months. So for example, like February would be Valentine's Day theme.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then we got National Day theme.
Christmas theme.
Yeah.
You have Hari Raya theme.
We have
Chinese
Mother's
New Year
Day theme.
Wow,
Father's Day.
Tim is gonna be damn busy tomorrow.
Yeah, we're actually doing our photo shoot tomorrow. So if we can do any spoilers, we'll send it. Maybe in Discord. So
That'd be great.
Alright, let's everybody else at 500.
yeah, he needs some makeup. Maybe I'll put some lipstick on him.
Yeah,
Eyebrows.
I'm
Yeah,
glad,
and the brows.
I'm
yeah.
glad everybody is enjoying it.
But yeah, please do join the charity because it's really for a good cause.
Like, come on, give some support to Tim lah. He willing to actually wear this and stuff like that. So help share this with whoever is not watching. You know, I'm gonna upload this. I'm pretty sure I hope this photo gets viral or something like that. Yeah, you know, like
Nothing's gone in the internet. This YouTube is this video is gonna be here for a while.
why is it this picture?
Uh-oh.
Oh, someone in the shower doing his squats and watching the live stream.
Go T-Rex Travis.
Good team. Oh no.
Oh no.
Stop poking again.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get on to the thing, the event that everybody is waiting, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Courage of team, courage of big.
Just this a bit. Okay, so these are the names on the wheel. 1 second, I'll just shuffle it. So this, some of you have double entries because you guys came in halfway through the stream. Yeah, I'm sharing because the YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna start the wheel. Good luck. Good luck, guys. I'm gonna shuffle it. Then let's go. Who's gonna make Tilly busy again?
So just one, right?
Yeah, just one. There's only have one prize. And it goes to Alvin Wong. Congratulations. Congrats, Alvin.
Why
Maybe
am
he wants
I
to
not
shadow
able to-
box. Wait, maybe he wants to shadow box Tim as Chun-Li
Oh.
and play it as Prism.
Oh, very good idea. Why not?
Tim, you don't
Tim
get to
very
join
sad.
because you never comment. Congrats, Alvin.
Poor thing.
Alvin, what hero are you gonna ask Till?
Yeah,
Of
I'm guessing he will do Prism.
Prism?
I should be auto included. No such thing as free meals.
Yeah.
Shadowbox team.
Oh, that'll be a great idea. Shadowbox.
Yeah, I already
Yeah, that's what
put it
Shai
out.
just said, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it out there.
Shadowbox this image. Wow,
No, use this image behind you, Travis, as refraction bolters.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
No, but no, wait. But the thing is that the angle right now, okay, is flipped. It's flipped, but it's time skipper's angle. The way
Oh, not
you
not
look at
wrong.
it, not wrong.
No,
Yeah.
if you raise it up a bit, we see the knee bend. It looks like refraction bottles. Right?
Or people use it. What's that one, the annoying card that people always use to go again?
Oh, Snapdragon.
Oh yeah, Snapdragon also.
Maybe
Maybe
Prism,
both.
maybe
Maybe
Bolton.
both,
Yeah,
yeah.
so whichever it is, you get to choose whatever you want to do with it. It comes with the magnetic case, of course, as I mentioned. The stream cannot pick it on the camera. So
There you go.
get a magnetic case, and then you get a basic, like a foil background. Anything else above, you want to put a foil E-strike, that one your own tai chi.
Eye lah, foil eye. I
Foil
think will
eye
look
also
very
can,
nice.
you own self top up, that one I cannot afford.
Oh, apparently, if you guys didn't know, if you haven't opened your Blitz decks, you actually have one equipment that is different, that is not included in Monarch.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, the spell
Yeah.
void, the spell void stuff are not in the
Yeah.
packs. They
So
are-
like some of the
Right.
brutes, you have one piece that is different. So I think it's collectors lah. I
Mhm.
mean,
Very
it's
nice.
different.
Yep.
But it's spell void. It's not really that great, but it's good for the Blitz decks.
No, it's still something interesting that it's not in the packs.
Shadowbox the calendar. Jose, I'm actually gonna try to shadowbox the Monarch first ed box.
Oh,
Just
boy.
for shits and
Okay,
giggles.
we can't wait to see that. Man. Okay, so even though I said we're gonna keep it to 45 minutes, we have hit an
Oops.
hour. Thanks.
Sorry, when you got a girl on the podcast, it's like that.
No, lah, I
one.
think
No
it's
choice.
not just you. Lah. Me and Shan have this problem. I think after we stop the stream, we're still gonna talk for another hour.
But we talk about just now, we got technical difficulties. So
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah. So
it's like
actually,
injury time.
So still, I think still under an hour. Okay. So anyway, I think we won't hold everyone back because yeah,
Monarch break.
team has a Monarch break right after this. So you guys please go and follow. And I'm sure he'll link. I'm sure it's the stream link is somewhere later. So I don't want to waste his time anymore. So thank everyone for coming and to watch. Congratulations to Alvin again for winning your shadow box. You have to wait 9 weeks. Don't forget. Or maybe by the time this stream ends, will be 10 weeks. So congratulations. Thank you, Tilly, for joining us.
happy to be here, guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
inviting
yeah,
me.
you were a really good guest
Alright.
to have. And then we gotta sign off with the hand sign, right?
Yatta! You have to do the yatta.
We gotta do the yatta! Good night, everybody, and good
Good
luck for
night.
whoever is part of the case break later, including myself. Haha.
Alright.
Good luck. Alright, guys.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Peace out.
peace out.
Good
See
night,
you.
guys. Thanks for joining
Bye.
us. Bye.
Thanks for joining us. See you.
Okay, end. Okay.
I was almost gonna like click leave.